Bellaire legend, Magistro talks about the friendships he's made through the years and the mark he's left on the All-American town.
His 23rd year will be his last at Bellaire High, and John Magistro knows it'll be an emotional roller coaster.
It's going to be a lot tougher that very last game, but right now I'm just trying to handle it like I would a normal season, and you know, the season is about the kids. It's not about me retiring or anything like that, and that's where I want to keep it.
Magistro has certainly left his mark on the Reds program. His teams are always tough to prepare for. Even when you know what they're going to do, you can't stop them. A lot of that had to do with his great quarterbacks through the years, like the Davis brothers, Jose and Nate, who own virtually every Ohio Valley passing record.
When you have people that buy into what you're doing, and you have coaches who are very good coaches, you know, a lot of these guys they could be on their own being head coaches, and players that obviously are talented and tough kids, and when you have that kind of surroundings, then you know you're going to have some success.
Over the course of the past 22 seasons, the Big Reds have taken their fans on many memorable rides, including 2 appearances in the Division IV state title game. In 1995, the Big Reds were dealt a 50-44 double overtime setback against Versailles.
I think if we played them on grass, it would have been different. If you remember Hose slipping in the end zone for the safety and things like that. But hey, it was a great game. It's probably one of the greatest high school games of all time.
The Reds were back in the title game in 1996, but they bowed out against Germantown Valley View, 37-12. Bellaire's 3rd straight regional title came in 1997, when the Reds again went 10-0, won the OVAC, and advanced to the state semifinals, where they lost to Valley View. During a span of the mid to late 90s, the Reds won 37 straight regular season games. Bellaire marched to its 4th perfect season under Magistro last fall. They also claimed their 5th regional title, toppling Ironton in a triple overtime thriller in Athens, 34-28. They were eliminated by their old nemesis, Cardinal Mooney, the following weekend in the state semifinals. Yes, there's something special about Nelson Field on Saturday afternoons in the fall. Magistro is leaving all that behind, but what memories he made.
Football's sort of a 3 or 4 year commitment here at Bellaire, and that the friendships that we build from it are a lifetime.
And when the Big Reds open this season, they play Wheeling Park on Thursday night at Wheeling Island Stadium. It'll mark Bellaire's first game in the newly formed Buckeye 8 Conference. Coming up tomorrow, hear from Coach Magistro's pros, former players who are now playing in the NFL. In the newsroom, Mike Anthony reporting. Retiring after next season, but what he's done for Bellaire football and the players he's coached is immeasurable. He's helped many players play at the next level, and some even at the pro level. Here's part 2 of my series on Coach Magistro and the pros he's coached.
Coach Magistro can't say enough good things about Joey Galloway. As a receiver and a kick returner, Galloway still holds the Bellaire record for all-purpose yards with a little over 3,300. It was easy to see Galloway had big-time ability.
He was a God-given talent, and but the thing that we respect about Joey the most, and anybody you've ever talked to that coached him and works with him, is the guy does have a work ethic.
Galloway graduated from Bellaire in 1990 before moving on to The Ohio State University. He was one of the strongest Buckeyes, which was unheard of as a receiver. Galloway left Columbus in '94 and was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, where he played 4 seasons. He has since spent time with the Dallas Cowboys and has been reborn as one of the NFL's elite receivers with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Jose Davis owned every Bellaire quarterback record until his brother came along and broke virtually all of them. Jose's cannon for a right arm led the Reds to the state title game in 1995, where they lost to Versailles in double overtime. After a successful career at Kent State and a couple years in the Canadian League, Davis led the Ohio Valley Greyhounds to the National Indoor Football League Championship in 2002. Davis then played for John Elway's Arena Football League team in 2005 and was the holder for the championship-winning kick.
we wonder why Hose isn't playing on another level sometimes, but that's the way it is. But I'm very proud of him, and he's become a great family guy, and he's still into football.
Ben Taylor was as tough as they come in high school. He played the '96 season at Bellaire, nicked and banged up, but it never showed on the field.
I can remember us seeing the trainers, the doctor, I should say, sticking their foot in under his armpit to pop that shoulder back in because he had a dislocated shoulder. When you see a guy that's willing to play football under those conditions, I mean, your respect level for him just goes higher and higher.
Taylor was a sure-handed tight end and linebacker at Bellaire, but he made a lasting impression on NFL general managers as a big-time hitman at Virginia Tech.
A big-time hit by Taylor.
Benny's a good athlete, but boy, I tell you, they don't come any finer than Benny on and off the field. And to watch him be successful, it doesn't surprise you, but you know how hard he worked at it.
Taylor was drafted by the Cleveland Browns in 2002 and played 4 seasons there. He just recently inked a 1-year deal with the Green Bay Packers.
You heard Coach say that Jose is still in football. He is. He's a free agent right now, but tells me he expects to sign with another Arena League team real soon. As for Ben Taylor, he and his wife are expecting their first child soon as he prepares for those cold winters in Green Bay. In Galloway, he's getting ready for his 12th NFL season. He was 7th last year in the league with just under 1,300 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns. In the newsroom, I'm Mike Anthony reporting.
Well, it was a hot